here tonight. He's originally out of New York. He is leaving this Wednesday for his 5th ever USO tour. He's actually leaving with our headliner. And it's a treat to have him here whenever he is here. Please welcome to the stage, Mark Riccadonna!
Not for everybody you saw tonight, huh? Hey, feel that energy coming off you. I just got married August 29th, so I'm newlywed. No, don't clap, you don't know her. She's a Philly girl. Philly people? Philly people have a bad rap, man. You get the thumbs down. Like, oh, angry. Philly people are known for being tough. She uses the word dude a lot. That bothers me, because as a guy in bed, you never want to hear, oh, that feels good, dude. She's a good girl. She took my name when we got married. That's kind of cool. So her new name is Angelina Marie Riccadonna.
What?
Yeah, that's loosely translated to meatball dago parmesan. She's a good girl. When we got married, I did the right thing, and I give this suggestion to anyone here. If you get married, ask her mom first. I asked Angie's mom, her mom goes, oh my God, Mark, whatever you do, don't buy a ring. Angie wants her great-grandmother's ring. It's a family heirloom from Sicily. Do not buy a ring. I was like, fuck yeah. I didn't have to buy a ring, you know? The hard part was getting 4 guys to help dig up Grandma. We talked about children. Anyone here have kids? Everybody here's pretty young. I don't see.
Yeah.
You guys got kids? Did you name them something like specific? Like you had a name planned?
You bet your ass.
Yeah. What'd you name them? Did you name them after somebody you know, or did you name them You Bet Your Ass? That would be an awesome name.
One of them is You Bet Your Ass.
Only one of them, man. I want to name my first kid after my father's father. I'd call him Grandpa. Wouldn't that be a sweet name for a kid? You go to a little league game. Come on, Grandpa, wake up. I do want to name my first kid after my grandfather. My grandfather was an amazing man. He said I could do anything I want with my life. I had a teacher in high school who said I couldn't. She failed me in English class. Hey, because I wrote a paper called The Shadow Report. The Shadow Report is where you follow the person who has the job you want for the rest of your life, and you write a paper. She failed me because I followed my grandfather, and according to her, retirement isn't a job. But I looked at it like this. My grandfather woke up whenever he wanted. He watched TV. He drank beer. And on Friday, got a check in the mail. I said, I want to do that shit. She goes, you can't, Mark. There's no such job. I ran into her a year ago. She goes, what are you doing with your life? I go, I'm a comedian. I travel all over the world. Exotic places, like the 3rd floor of the Hong Kong. I wake up whenever I want. I watch TV. I drink beer, and I get paid. So, guess I won, bitch. Dreams come true. Schools are different now, right? I keep reading in the newspaper, teachers are sleeping with their students. Where were those teachers when we were in school? And whenever they catch them, the first thing they do is interview the mom in the news. And I don't feel bad for the mom. I feel bad for the dad. Because he has to act disappointed. Could you imagine being that father and getting that phone call? The phone rings and you're like, hello, is Mr. Riccadonna there? Yes, he is. This is Officer Johnson down at the Boston PD. We caught your kid bending the math teacher over. Grandpa did what? And you gotta act mad. You have to act mad. Because as soon as you hang up, your wife's gonna be like, you know, he gets this from you. I hope so. Go down to jail and pick your kid up. That's gonna be a bad day, because you gotta be the middleman. You walk in there, your wife's pissed. She's pissed. The cops are high-fiving your kid. So you go in there with authority, you just go, son, what you did was wrong. Honey, you better get out of here. It's about to get ugly. That's my boy. Imagine the bumper sticker possibilities for that. My son banged your honor student's wife. You guys like those bumper stickers? We sell them after the show. Nobody says you have to put it on your car. That's up to you to decide. I'll leave you guys with this quick story. I'm going to tell you the most embarrassing moment of my life and the proudest, and they're both the same story. I went overseas. I was in Iraq, and when you're in Iraq, it's still dangerous. You're not allowed to take ground transportation, so we had to take Black Hawk helicopters, which is awesome. It's a $30 million piece of equipment, flying me around to tell dick jokes. I was very proud. I was excited. I couldn't wait to be there. And we had the same guys the whole time we were there. They were Army guys. They're the 1st Cavalry. They're called the Werewolves. They were the nicest guys I've ever met. But we flew into a base halfway through the week, and it's all Marines. So I thought it'd be funny to make fun of the Army guys in front of the Marines. That was a very stupid idea. The Army guys got me back by introducing me to something called Al-Assad chili. Al-Assad chili is something the American soldier doesn't eat. Our bodies aren't used to the spices, not used to the curried goat meat. But they told me it's a rite of passage as a man to eat the whole bowl. And I did. And right as I took the last bite, Carlos, the pilot, goes, "All right, everyone on the chopper." I got on the chopper, and they let me sit in what they call the hurricane seat. Hurricane seat's in the dead center, so I have 2 pilots in front of me, 2 50 caliber machine gunners next to me, 3 Marines hitch a ride with us, and the helicopter takes off. It's just, and I felt the bubble. I knew I was in trouble, but I figured I'd make it. We'd be fine. We start flying through the desert. They start telling jokes over the PA system. One of the gunners tell Carlos, "Hey, Riccadonna's on the chopper, wop, 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 wop." No Italian people, I forgot you're all Irish. Carlos started laughing and he hits the stick, making the helicopter go. And I felt the bubble rise. Now, I didn't shit myself, per se. I would say I didn't tweet as much as I blogged. My underwear looked like a used coffee filter. In that moment, there were 2 reactions that came across me. One was panic. I just shit myself. The second was relief, because I realized I'm in a helicopter, which is basically a giant fan. The doors are wide open, and we're going through the desert. I may get away with this. And as I'm sitting there in my Irish diaper, I look behind me and I see the 3 Marines go like this. I started laughing. I was pretty proud of myself, so I rated it up to the guys. I go, "Guys, you gotta check this out." They turn and look, they start laughing. But then one by one, even with their masks on, they start going. What I didn't realize is I was in the hurricane seat, which means I'm the eye of the storm. The air never left the cabin. We were literally in a shitstorm. When we landed, Carlos walked me to the perimeter. He knew what he did to me. They did it on purpose, so he ripped the patch off and he handed it to me, making me an honorary member of the Werewolves. That's the proudest moment of my life. But how do I explain that to my grandkids? And that's the day they all got Purple Hearts. And Black Lung. You guys have been wonderful. Enjoy the rest of your night.